Turning that off.
We are live.
We are live. Are we live?
We are live.
Go.
G'day. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the stream.
G'day.
Hey, everybody.
Good day.
Okay, I just got the notification that we are live.
Live. All right,
Live
so
direct.
welcome everyone. George, hello. Thomas, hello. Gary, Gabe, Hasaki Art, how you doing? Backstep, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. This is volume number 4 of the Four Horsemen of the Mechapocalypse stream.
Keeping volumes, tabs, and volumes.
Yes, I am.
Of course you are, James.
So anyway, today we are going to go over our future plans for said streams. We have some cool things in the works that we would love to share with you guys. Hope you are all doing well. So without further ado, we'll just go around the room and introduce everyone. Bailey, how are you as well? Welcome to the stream. So let's start with Geo, seeing how he's first in my clicking of list pictures.
Okay, hey, everybody. My name is Geo. I'm a North American East Coast builder in the United States. Obviously, that's redundant. I already said North American. It's already messed up. You can find me on Instagram at Gunpla Geo, and I also have a pathetic YouTube channel, also Gunpla Geo. So let's have some fun, and you might see me spill something.
Fuck yeah! What are you working on there, man?
Pathetic, Geo. It's really.
I'm currently working on a build against Justinius builds. Right now, I have some metallic copper bits that I went in and threw some panel line wash on. So I'm going to be using my my Zippo lighter fluid to get all the excess to clean it up, and I'll probably be masking a little bit later. So we're gonna have fun.
Nice. Taz, you are up next.
G'day, Gundam Tas 77 from Melbourne, Australia. How you going? I don't have any other social things except this, and my Facebook, of course. But anyway, today I'm adding some filthiness to some feats of this Dom test type that I'm working on. So it should be good.
Awesome. And old mate Shane.
Hello, I am Shane, aka the Daft Robo, on Instagram and on the Facebook. I also go by Mr. Wong or Dr. Funkenstein or lots of things. But you can call me Shane. My wife is here. She just left the room, but Mrs. Robo is also in the room.
Are you working on anything at the moment?
I've actually been redoing some of this Power Ranger head today, so I've been working on that a bit. But as we stream, I'm probably going to start snapping something. I don't know what, because I just finished the ground type and moving on to something else.
Awesome.
Last
Good
but not
deal.
least,
And then least, we have me. I am no Zaku Boy. You may know me from said YouTube channel and Instagram and everywhere else as no Zaku Boy. Thanks for joining, guys. So pretty much I've been working on nothing but this goof flight type, which you may have seen if it would focus on the camera and not look blurry as all hell. We shall see how it goes. It should hopefully get better quality at some point. Anyway, so
It's good now.
it looks terrible on my screen. Maybe it's just mine. Anyway, so for example, where was I?
I don't know.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. So today we are going to go over our plans for the future of these live streams. Outrageous, James. Thank you, George. I don't know what that was in response to, but all good. So today we are going to go over, as I was saying, the plans for our live streams. Now, between us and me and the other 3 horsemen, we have decided to work on a build together stream. So we figured we'd use these streams as a way to teach you guys from start to finish different techniques of building Gunpla and modeling in general. So the rough idea is we're all going to build the same kit as each other. Now, and
much deciding on what kit. We finally got one.
Yeah. So, just for example, we're all going to build the CS SD Zaku II. Now I know they're a little bit hard to get in Australia at the moment. You might have to search around a bit more to find them. You can get two at Gundam Plus in Hawthorne. There's two left there. I grabbed two of them, and they did have four. In the US, is there anywhere we know, boys, that have got them in stock currently?
I just ordered mine today from USA Gundam Store, and they're $7.99. The shipping is about the same price as a kit, but it's the guaranteed like 2-day shipping. And then if you use any of the 1,000, 10% off coupons out there for USA Gundam Store, you're saving. So like for $15, I'm gonna get mine like Tuesday. So
good deal.
Still affordable.
Still in the
I have not ordered mine yet. I plan on doing it probably for the USA Gundam Store. I'm probably gonna get a couple extra things to offset the price, the shipping a bit. I was also looking at Amazon. You can get a Prime on Amazon 2-day shipping, but the only seller, I think they're about $18.
Apparently, Gary's saying Toy Arena in California also has them in stock, which is good. Like in the US, you've probably got. In the US, you'll probably have an easier time finding these kits than you will in Australia.
Yeah, we're out.
I've heard Australia. Yeah, it's pretty bad to find them.
But yeah, so as I was saying, Gundams Plus do have two. So if you're in Australia watching this, I would contact them or head down there as soon as possible if you want to build along. Now, it's in no way you have to build along to join in this. But because we're all working on the same thing and each of us is going to show you different techniques all on the same kit, you pretty much can rewatch these streams. When I get a chance, I will try to do standalone YouTube videos on some of the techniques as well. So that way you can sort of see, and it'll be every 2 weeks. So the idea is every 2 weeks we will give you maybe a list of tools we're going to use for said episode, try to keep it cheapish. But so the rough idea of the stream is, so we're going to build the kit. So over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to snap build this and work out what I would like to do to it, and as are the other boys. So the first few episodes might be seam line removal, scratch building. We want to go over. So we'll snap build the kit. I want to teach you how to scribe lines, notches. I'm sure we'll want to teach you how to do like plating on armor. Show you how to build extra weapons, maybe beef up a kit as well.
We can even go through
some LED work as well, James.
What's that, sorry, man?
Some LED work too.
Yep. So we'll also show you putting LEDs in kits and then using an Arduino to control the LEDs to do cool things. So you'll get a basic rundown on programming, very simple, like basic Arduino programming. If you ever want to know more, you can talk to me directly, but for this stream we'll try to keep it somewhat simple. But like, so for every week we'll have like maybe then we'll do like weathering, painting. What else do you boys want to have in that construction phase?
We're gonna do a little diorama as well, yeah.
What was that, sorry?
We'll do some dio, like a little vignette, a little diorama for it as well.
Yeah, we'll work on dios and we'll talk about weathering. And I mean, this will be one of those, like, everybody has that one kit in their backlog that they're saving until they figure out how to do something, right? And everyone's like, I'm going to test it out on this kit or that kit. At the end of it, we'll all have a really sweet looking Zaku SD kit with all this time and effort then you can take those tools and tips and tricks and then put it into a HG, a PG, a master grade, a no grade. Like, so this is just going to be a fun, everybody has like that same thing, and that should be good.
And also as well, I guess
what's up, Brian?
Every episode, if you've got like questions, we're gonna try to answer that on the next episode while we're building as well. Yeah. Well, I think we'll cover that first if you have any questions, and then we're gonna continue on with what we're doing. Let's say in addition to what James was saying, like we wanted to do this to basically answer what you guys said that you wanted to see, and so we just thought like, hey, let's just do like build days or lesson days, and hopefully they'll cover all questions that you had before. So yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So the other thing, we want to keep this as cheap as possible for you guys if you do want to build along with us. Hence the reason we went for an SD. Like, these are not expensive. It's a disposable kit and it's pretty easy to work on. Now, with every episode, say the first episode will be buy the kits, and we're going to do some seam line removal because I know the shoulder's in two halves, so to show you how to do that, we'll put the kit together, maybe do some basic scribing. We'll see on the first episode. We'll work it out once we've all built this kit anyway. But then, say for the scribing episode, I will put out a list on my Instagram, and I will put another. What do you call it? Short video, standalone video on my channel, just going over the things you might want to pick up for each episode. So, for example, we're going to do the scribing episode. We want to keep it as cheap as possible for you guys. So the list of things I might tell you to go buy is, say, a trumpeter scriber, which is about $10, and some dymo tape. And you could follow along the whole lesson with just those two items. I am also going to throw in like the optional buy stuff. So in the scribing episode, yes, I'm going to show you how to just do your basic lines with the trumpeter scriber, but to do notches, you may need a couple chisels of various sizes. The MadWorks ones I hear are fairly cheap, but it's up to you guys whether or not you buy that shit. Either way, I'm just going to show you how they work during that stream as well. So there is that.
Eric is saying that I'm so sorry. The CS frames are hard to find. Yeah, we're kind of aware of that. So at the beginning of the stream, we kind of mentioned some places to get it. They're hard to find in Australia, but in the States they're a little easier to find, I think.
And we're not doing the frame that goes with it. We're just doing the base kit. You don't have to worry about the
frames. Yeah, you don't need the CS frames.
Yeah, you don't need the CS frame.
Yeah.
And for the most part, we do want to see your progress. Like, I'm sure we'll come up with like a hashtag so that if you're building along with us, like tag it in the hashtag so that we can always like go back and share each other. Like, let's flood it. Like, we do care. Like, we're not those guys that are like build with us and we don't care. Like, we want to see what you're doing.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're going to we'll start a hashtag and we'll post about it. So it'll be something like the Four Horsemen or T4HM Zaku build or some crap.
Super fun, happy build along.
We want something people can
build along.
We want something that people can hashtag easily, mate.
It's gonna be like a long one.
Yeah, no.
Like 4H Zaku, like easy.
We're going to showcase, I think, everyone's work as we go. So, I mean, we want everyone to be as involved as possible. So, try to get this kit if you want to. If you have this kit laying around, I follow some guy on Instagram today, and he just got it for his birthday, surprisingly. I don't know if he's going to build along with us, but, it's just cool. I think it'll be cool. So the more people we can get on board, the better.
We're excited about this ourselves, guys, because like I don't do LEDs. So whoever's going to teach us about LEDs, like I'm going to be learning how to do LEDs on that stream, like with you guys. You know what I mean? Like I don't think Taz does LEDs either. So like we're all going to be, you know what I mean? So we're going to have fun doing this. So like don't think that we're like these elitists that know everything. We're just going to give a little tips and tricks, and then we're all going to try it out. So that's what I'm excited about.
Is going to have a work of art that they made, and then we want to share those around with everyone else. So we want to see what you guys come up with too.
And then we could flood the GBWC with a bunch of awesome Zaku SDs.
Like you got 100 entries, all the same.
We're gonna have like 100 Zaku SDs for GBWC. So I think that'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, right. Definitely, man. Well, Ryan, if you've already built it, have you just snap built him, or I see you've written you've already got it and already built him. But if you haven't painted it or done anything to the kit aside from a snap build, bang, nice and easy, start right there.
Hey, is Ryan in the house?
Yeah, Ryan's in the house. Yup.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I
Ryan's
say
got
though,
today.
so pretty much as the stream is only going to be every 2 weeks as well, you'll be working on this for a very long time with us. Like I'm pretty much only going to work on it during the streams, we'll show something, but then at the end of the stream, if we finish, say, like with the weathering episode, it's like I'll do a bit on one leg, but by the time the next episode runs around, I'll probably try to get the whole kit weathered, maybe. Like in that one technique. So if it's chipping, it's like try to do chipping on the whole technique. If not, you'll just build along. You'll see what happens each episode. We'll let you guys know anyway.
I'm really excited to weather this because it's no scale. You can go nuts.
There's no scale.
You know what I mean?
Right, isn't it?
And what I'm going to do it. Like I'm saying, like what I'm going to show you guys with the weathering and that, it's going to be totally up to you. If you want to follow to exactly what I'm doing, that's fine. But if you want to go off as well, you know, whether it's going to be like lighter or heavier than what I'm doing, that's totally fine too. I actually want to see that as well. So,
well, yeah, that's it. That is the thing. That is the thing. You don't have to follow exactly the exact same thing we're doing. We're trying to just show you the techniques that we use so you can take them and build upon them. If you want to do it exactly the same, that's fine. Like I learn that way by ripping people off constantly. Like I will see things copied exactly and go, oh, that's how you do it. But if you want to like sort of watch it and go, oh, I wouldn't mind changing what he's done. So you can. Like don't feel like you're pressured to do exactly what we're doing.
Add your own personality to it, guys. That's what it's all about too. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm pretty excited about that.
So the homework is find this kit, wherever you live. If you want to join with us by next stream, so in a fortnight, you're going to need to have this kit.
Yeah, and preferably probably have it snap build, I'd say.
Which probably shouldn't take long. You could probably get it, and by the start of the stream, by the end of the stream.
Well, I'm going to start working on it during this stream and putting it together, so you hopefully will be able to see what it's looking like a bit better. So,
perfect. Then who's going to moderate?
I will. Don't worry. It's a SD. It can't be that hard.
All right. First off the bat, because Mr. Supremo is watching, I take it, right? And he asked me about washers and stuff like that for his across March build. He asked me about oils. Okay. Yeah. So I had a look at his work, and it's mostly tan and red and tan. So if I was going to put a wash all over that, I'd use a darkish or a reddish brown. So it's not too it does, like, you know, it's still contrasting on the red, so you can actually see it. But Ryan, there's heaps of different washes that you can do. There's the most common one is the panel line wash, right? But what I do is I put a wash all over the kit. That saves that to me. It adds it already adds some shading, and it already already does your panel lining when you clean it up. So when you clean the excess wash off, all the crevices and all the panel lines should be filled, and so you don't have to do it again. But one of the most common ones as well is a gunk wash. This basically, you know, like a dark gray oil paint. What you do is so where's the before?
Is he still there? Did Taz just freeze?
Me?
Oh, there he is.
You're back. Sorry, we lost you for a minute there.
Yeah, so that's the before. right? And that's during. So you just slap it on. Wait. I'm gonna wait about 10 minutes. Get a dirty rag and it's gonna wipe it off. And that should leave all the crevices and all the panel lines done for you. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit more. Then I'm gonna start cleaning it off, and I'll show you the result. But yeah, that's the most common. One of the most common things. It adds
Now, so
dirt and
just
grime
a
to it
quick,
already.
just a question on that, man, because like I don't usually weather. Now, by doing that, like, because I always will paint a kit and just manually pin wash all my panel lines, whereas that would like just bypass that whole need for doing a pin wash, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would, because you're leaving the, like, I was gonna say, the reason for a wash, it's supposed to go in all the recesses, and when you clean it off, you only clean the top layer off and leaving all the recesses and stuff like that covered. So that's done. But you can also go back as well and do a pin wash with all the rivets and stuff. But yeah, a gunk wash will do that, and it will add a bit of grime to your kit already, and then from there that can be your base, and you can either add on some more highlights, add on some more grime. Totally up to you.
Once you've done that, the highlights you're adding, would you use oils for your highlights, or would you come back in with acrylics, or?
You can post highlight it with a thinned lighter tone of your base coat.
Yep.
Or what I would do.
Would you just airbrush that on?
Buff. Yeah, you can, but I'd rather do it like, if I use oils, I'll keep using oils and build up layers of oil paints. The only thing is you gotta let it dry. It takes time to dry. So
yeah,
oils take days. Oils can take days to dry.
Aren't they the fastest drying paint though?
Yeah, but to add another
no, enamel.
Days.
Yeah,
week.
But
I mean, depending on how thick your oils is, it could take a week to dry.
It can take a week to dry. Yeah. So if I really properly want to do this, after I do a gunk wash, I'm going to leave that alone for about a week. So next,
I would not top coat it for a week. If you're going to do a top coat on top of that, just let it sit.
Yeah, just let it sit. But
oils give you awesome results, but if you're in a hurry, they don't. You're not want to use oils if you're in a hurry.
Like same, if you're in a hurry, you can do these techniques with acrylics and enamels.
Mm-hmm.
And enamels doesn't take that long to dry compared to oils. Like, it does take longer than acrylics,
right.
But you can do the same techniques. You can do the same techniques with the whole, the whole line, like lacquers, enamels, and acrylics. You can do it all.
But it could just totally
depends on you and what sort of time thing that you have. But
now I'm just on that note, curiosity. So with oils, is it more forgiving when you're doing the work? Like, you've got more time to work with it to get it right. Whereas, like, is that the bonus of working with oils over, say?
Because you can like, oh shit, like if you're doing something in low light and then you look back at it in proper light and you've noticed that, oh shit, it's a bit thicker than you wanted to and you want to clean it off again. Yeah, you can do that as long as you haven't top coated it. Yeah, you can go back and clean it off, or you can add some more on. Yeah, and that's what's so good about oil paints and enamels, is that it takes a while to dry, so you can manipulate it more to what you want. Acrylics, on the other hand, will dry like that. So it actually, when I do washes with acrylics, if I'm doing it over a matte base or a matte coat, I'd wet it first. I'd wet the surface to break the surface tension, and so the actual like wash can go where it should go, do the capillary action type thing.
So instead of doing a gloss coat.
Sorry, what was that?
So that's instead of doing a gloss coat, you'll wet the surface.
Yeah, if you've got a matte coat over it.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's like a good to know.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, you have to work quick. I've found that, like, if I'm doing a streak with acrylics, and you know what I mean, like, oh, I just go out, have a quick cigarette, and I've forgotten about, oh shit, I cleaned that. It's gonna leave them dark outlines
Yeah, yeah.
If you didn't clean it, and you're gonna struggle to clean it. So that's why I like doing washes and panel lines and all that stuff with oil paints or enamels, because it's more forgiving as well. And
that's really
I'm a bit
cool.
absent-minded. Yeah.
What's that, Gio?
I said I have a question when it comes to oil washing, right? Because I know the gunk wash, right? Like I've got the Starship Filth, right? I've used that before.
That's the gunk wash.
I've also seen where you can take a number of different paint colors and just use like a toothpick and just dot it, right? Where you want it, like different variants, and then use turpentine or like mineral spirits, right, to thin it out. Because I actually want to try that on a dial that I'm going to be working on. And I went to Michael's today and I bought a 20 pack of oil paints and mineral spirits. Awesome. How long would you wait in between? Or you don't really have to, right?
So what you're talking about is the dot filter technique, and that is great. Just to add a bit of depth as well, and grime and highlights to your kit. You will notice a difference. If you will notice a difference when you do it. I'd say I would leave it like properly done. For instance, when I did it on the gun tank and the Ifrit that I did, I left it for about 3 to 4 days before putting another coat of paint on top of that. So that's the only thing.
But I mean, I can use different colors of the oil, right? Because you want to have that.
Different colors of oil. The trick to that is blending it properly, Gio. You got to blend that shit properly, and it's got to be. You got to find a sweet spot, because like if you're doing it too much, you might wipe everything clean, and then you have to do it again.
Yeah, I think that was the first problem I had when I first tried doing a dot filter. I just wiped it all off pretty much.
Yeah, so you gotta find that sweet spot, and it's kind of weird because you're putting blues and greens and yellows and whatever, and it may look kind of daunting, like, oh, will this work? But when all that blends in, it's dirt, it's grime, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Now I want to
use
during the live streams when we get up to that stage. You'll be doing a dot filter technique, won't you? So we can actually show everyone how to do it, because that'd be cool to learn.
With a Zaku, most definitely. It's gonna be.
Because I'm gonna try that on on something that I'm working for the Musha, and I wanted to just. Would you recommend doing those?
Go ahead. Sorry?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, would you recommend doing those contrasting colors and then afterwards gunk washing over it, or do you think that would take away from the color change?
Wouldn't you do the gunk wash first?
I'll do the gunk wash first, because
gunk it first and then put that on top.
I work from dark tones to light tones. I find that easier. But yeah, I'll do the gunk wash first, because that's adding your dirt, and with the oil dot, it's you're adding dirt and also filtering it at the same time. You're highlighting it at the same time. So
okay.
Let me show you.
I got him. I go.
So what I was trying to say is Bailey makes a really good point in the chat. He says if you're going to use tubes out of oils for art, like artist paints, you want to put them on a piece of cardboard.
Yeah, so Taz has all the information on that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can use normal
cardboard, paper towel,
artist paints. The only difference between the artist paints and the model paints are linseed oil. They've got more linseed oil than the model ones. And so if you put it, and you will notice this, you use a cardboard as a palette, cardboard sheet, whatever, and leave it alone for about 2 to 3 minutes, and you'll see like a ring of linseed oil starting to pool. And then you'll notice your oil paint starting to look like a paste, like a thin paste. And that's the sweet spot.
That's what you want. All right, cool. So for the oil paints, you want to do it like the opposite of graffiti, right? Graffiti, you start with your lightest colors and spray your darker ones. So with the oil paints, you do your darkest first, and then you go on top.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's the rule. I just do it that way. I just find it easier that way.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
I always put the shadows and shadings first, and then I work on my light tone. So I go from light to dark. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
So Ryan asked, what color would you use for a gunk wash? So that's like your Starship filth and stuff,
Starship filth. Yeah. The dark greys. So basically, like that's like a dark brown and grey. Yeah, brown grey type thing. Yeah. And you
I also have
Starship filth. If you've got like blacks and whites and browns, just try to mix your own. And there's nothing. It's so satisfying, man. Getting a palette, like a palette knife, and some oil, and just mixing that shit, and just it's pretty old. To me, it's satisfying. I don't know.
I also like engine grease. It's like a dark brown color. That's another good one for gunk.
Mm-hmm. You'll notice as well that engine grease and oil spills from Abtilong are all glossy.
Yeah,
because that's what that's what it's supposed to be.
So the Ableton oils that Gio was just showing, Giant Mega J's said, consider those ones. Are they a model paint or an artist paint? Sorry,
they're model paint.
This is a modeling. This is
So
modeling.
Do you want to show that again, Gio, for the camera? So that is the brand, and that's a model brand.
I think it's made by. Well, it's made in Spain. I'm not sure whether it's like a sub company of AK or MiG or of AK or some other like model paint company, or is it standalone company? I'm not sure, but yeah, it is for models, man.
So yes, Thomas. Abtalong was Mig Jimenez, Bailey has said. Thomas Watchell, do you draw the linseed oil out of the oil paint? That's what slows the drying process. Yeah, so that's why you put it and let it sit on the cardboard first, isn't it?
Yeah. And
good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, add thinner. Add a bit of thinner to it, and it helps with the drying process too.
Yeah, and I got mineral spirits for that. So you recommend that?
Mineral spirits. I use the odorless ones because like when you're doing it heaps, man, it's gonna stink. So I use odorless or lighter fluid.
Ooh, where'd you get that big bottle, Taz?
Where did I get it?
Yeah,
I went the same place where I got that sculptor mold place.
yeah, cool. Yeah. Now hold on, sorry. Mig licensed it from Abtalung. Oh, okay. Jesus asks, Gio, where'd you get those oil paints from?
What up, Jesus? By the way.
Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing? I got that off of eBay, and I want to say I got it for like $5 with shipping. Because I was looking for Starship filth for the longest time, and it was like really impossible to find anywhere. And so I found the full line, and engine grease was the closest to it because it has that like sheen and everything. So I went on eBay, and I was actually just looking for Starship filth. And when you do that, a lot of companies will send you similar colors other than Starship filth. So that's how I found it.
Starship filth in Absalom goes like that. But
yeah, it's really hard to find.
By MiG, Oil Brusher do have their own Starship filth.
Yeah, it's the same. I've got
It's pretty close. It's pretty close to the Absalom tone. So, and that's what I'm
very affordable.
Yeah, I mean, I bought a bunch of these as well when I was
look at that. That's beautiful oil
in Sydney last. So yeah, Starship filth is fairly. They generally have that a lot. But as you can see, it's just
oil brushes are made to go straight out of the bottom of your model.
And oil paints as well aren't just for your kits. You can use them for your dioramas too. You use them for the groundwork, the rock work, stuff like that.
Yeah, I haven't actually used most of these oil paints on kits. I've used them on my dioramas more than anything else.
Yeah.
So
now
that's why Gio got them merely for his dio, I think.
Yeah, I'm working on a dio. And I got them primarily. I went to Michael's and I just tried it out because I've seen a couple videos. There's a YouTube video where this guy does the Gyaradoga and he does that dot technique and he does it really, really well. And he wasn't using like super expensive paints or anything like that. So at least for me to practice. If you live in the US and you go to Michael's for like $5, you can get like a 20 pack of oil paints.
Man, I use like Winsor and Newton as well.
Windsor Newton? Yeah,
Yep.
Jesus.
And,
I'll show you what I got.
Georgian, using art prism. Shit, like $2 like, what's this? Derbian oil color. So yeah, you can use them all. Said you just use a cardboard, just get rid of the excess linseed oil and go nuts.
I mean, I know these are
I
super
find that
cheap
that's
paints,
the-
but that was $5.
It's $5.
Yeah, and then if it's at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, you can use a 40% off coupon.
Yeah, so what I did was the mineral spirits is low odor, and that jar was like $10, so I used the coupon for that. So that's why. So try it out, because, well, you'll see. I can't wait to learn from the master that is Taz.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a bit off on the way of the lessons of
Yeah, well, it's going to take us a while to get
weathering, because obviously we're only doing these streams once a fortnight, so it gives you guys enough time to like practice the techniques over 2 weeks before the next stream and be ready for the next one, I guess.
Yeah, and like I said, there's no like right and wrong way. This is just like this is how we do it, and yeah, we just yeah,
for sure. Like none of us are claiming to be the know-all, and our way
everything that we're doing has been taken from someone else.
Yeah, none of this is proprietary for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, exactly. There's no copyright in this.
No.
If it was copyrighted, I wouldn't be showing you, for fuck's sake.
Right.
Also, just a thing, when you guys snap build this kit, when the diorama section happens, keep your sprues in the box, because I've planned out what I want to do for the diorama, and we're actually going to need to utilize some of these sprues for something. So don't throw them away.
I reckon it's like an urban scene. And that's
no, I'm going to be turning those sprues into a handy tool.
Okay, awesome. Can't wait.
So just something to keep in mind. Don't throw that shit away.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Oh, there's like good. I don't know if you can see, but there is decent mold lines on this kit just along the pipes. Good excuse to tell people to buy a ceramic scraper. Hey, Geo. Go ahead, like Shane.
Yeah, we should. They're a little expensive though.
Isn't yours like under $20?
Well, Twisted just messaged me today because he just got his today, and he was wondering how to use it. But I'm pretty sure. What did you? I paid $16 for mine.
Yeah, see, that's like not bad.
Gio paid like $29 for his.
Oh Jesus!
No, it wasn't 29. It was
72. It was $72.
It was $72 before shipping. I used Daft Robo 10. Saved and had to pay an extra 10% actually.
G'day, Justinius Builds. Welcome.
So this is the before.
Yes, my child. Hey Zeus, every time you respond to anything, you have to say yes, my child.
So what's that, Ted?
After. So if you guys can see the difference.
Yeah.
So that's that's the clean one.
Do you want to just hold that back a little bit from the screen?
Yeah.
About there's good. Yeah, that's good.
So before,
yeah.
I mean, it's still light, and it just adds that subtle grime and adds a bit more depth to your shadows.
Yeah.
And that's what a Starship feel. Oh, that's what a grime. Gunk wash do. The results of it. And what I do as well.
Hold them side by side for a sec.
And when I clean as well, I tend to leave crevices alone. Like for instance, these little like things like that, where shadows and grime would occur. I wouldn't clean that much. I'd leave a bit more oils in there, and like the what do you call that? The knob thingies as well.
The what? Sorry.
The knob thingies.
It's got a knob on the end.
The kneecap thingies.
The knob thingies.
It's already, and then there's your panel line done. All your panel line is done.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So you don't have. I mean, you can go and do another one if you want, but I won't do a panel line wash because the gunk wash is already done for me. So like I said, you're only cleaning the surface off, and you leave the crevices alone. And yeah,
No, Bailey. Bailey, they're not knee joint caps anymore. They're knob thingies.
They're not. They are knob thingies. I don't know.
I knew what he meant.
Yeah, those things.
So on the plus side, with this Zaku kit, so the Heat Hawk has a clear piece like that. So I'm going to show you how to actually wire up a Heat Hawk like this with LEDs, and we'll do a pulsing effect with an Arduino. So that will be one of the cool lessons. And the mono eye is also a clear piece, so we'll probably end up putting an LED behind that.
Hey, we could also do a muzzle flash on the gun.
We could.
If you want.
It'd be a bit of a pain in the ass.
Well, how would it be any harder than a Heat Hawk?
Yeah, because you
got to drill a lot through this and then re-putty to get the wires out nicely. It'd be a bit of a prick. It's doable. Although I'm not a huge fan of muzzle flashes. I'm not a huge fan of muzzle flashes on guns. I reckon they look kind of cheap unless you have like a clear part of it shooting at the same time.
I could see that.
But if you want to like show, we can show it.
I hate it. I was just saying, I absolutely hate it. And if you do that, I would just make fun of you. So
I was asking to make sure we didn't do that. I
was just being devil's advocate. So I'm sorry.
Oh Jesus Christ! My bad.
No,
sorry, I even suggested it.
Yeah, how dare you?
How dare you?
But like, that's the thing. If you guys also have things you want us to show you how to do during this, we're more than like happy. Like, just send us a message during the build processes, and like, we'll take time out of each stream to like go, all right, so we've been requested to do this. We'll throw it up.
Yep.
Yeah,
and we'll add it to our list of to do. I probably should open the instructions for this kit, but I'm looking at it going, there's not much here, so I don't know if I need to.
Ooh,
no.
Pro tip.
Yeah. Gary's snapping the mobile haro. Taz just snapped the mobile haro. What do you think, Gary?
Oh, Gary, that deep striker, dude.
Gary just destroyed that deep striker.
That looks so
my question.
So awesome. Badass. If everyone has not seen Gary's deep striker, go check it out. Yeah. It is amazing.
It's nice, guys. It really is, man. Good work, man.
Yes, it's killer, guys.
I'm pretty sure if everyone's watching, that is Yarg Gunpla. If you don't know him, which I highly doubt you don't know who he is by now. Yeah, but for those watching, he's in the chat right now. Go give him some love.
Gary's a beast. It's underscore YRAG.
It's Gary backwards.
What was that,
Gary backwards. Did that big gun, is that stock on that kit?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
That big, hard piping gun.
Because I saw him doing a lot of masking on it, and I just was wondering why it was all... He probably just primed it, I guess.
All right, so I'm just... While I'm snap building this kit, I'm just seeing a few things I want to point out to you guys. If you're going to have it snap built for the next, next live stream, a lot of these parts, because we're going to actually run wires through the center of this frame, the SD frame. Now, you've got a lot of your standard connector pegs. If I put these together, that is going to be an absolute prick to pull apart without breaking things. I know Child of Mecha, Tim was showing, he has a little drill bit that he puts in the hole and widens the hole, which was really cool. Whereas I tend to do the method of cutting the pegs on a 45 degree from the top down to the bottom.
That's what I do too.
So it's probably on the camera. I don't know if it's going to focus for you guys. Can you see that all right?
Yeah, I do.
So on these pegs,
let's
I will tend to just take them and cut the. Oops, sorry about the lighting. Cut them on a 45 from top to bottom, and that way you can pull it. The parts will hold together, but you'll be able to pull it back apart. So just cut them all on a 45 like that. And then, so once I put them together after I've done that, it just means it's easy to pull it apart. So I'm just putting it together all for just so I can see what I want to do and where I'm going to run my wires. That works well. And another tip for parts like, say this, where I've got if I put this clear piece into the mono-eye hole, I'm never getting that out. So I would 90% of the time say just don't even put it in till you at the last moment. But if you've ever got something like that, and I know you just want to put it in because I'm guilty as well of just wanting to put it in, what I would recommend, because we're going to put an LED in here, now I reckon looking at that we might get away with like a 5mm or a 3mm LED. So I'm just actually going to take a drill to it now. Just so pin vise and a drill.
Have a pin vise, so maybe the first thing you might want to buy outside your model kit, other than the model, is a pin vise.
So, I mean, you're going to use one of these for a lot of during the scratch building process and build. So I will smash a hole through, if it focus. Stop focusing on the background, you piece of crap. No, still. There we go. Alright, so there's a hole, like, I bet you it changes focus. So once I've drilled a hole, now I can come along, insert this clear piece so the clear piece is in there, because that's where the LED is going to go. Now if I want to remove it before, I can just come along, grab a toothpick.
Pop, pop, pop.
And we'll just make sure we get it through the hole, and then you can just poke it back out. And it's an easy way of removing pieces. Like, generally, it's not a clear piece that you're doing this to, so I did it a lot on the on my goof. Like, for anything that I wanted to take out, there was like little bits that plugged in that you can never remove. If you just drill a hole behind it, you can then just come in and just pop it out. But yeah,
you can just come in. You can come in the hole and pop it out.
Come in the hole and pop it out. Like, I mean, I've got 3
and pop it out.
pin vices. I have multiple different types for different applications, but like most of these, like this is designed for just tiny, small things. But then most of them you'll buy come with you'll be able to unscrew both ends, and they usually come with the different size connectors to put in the front for different size Dural bits. So yeah, like it'll be a handy tool to have if you don't have one already, but I assume you would. Bailey, I recommend this Zona pin vise though. It has a nice big wood ball swivel. Oh yeah, that sounds cool.
I don't have the Zona, but I've been wanting one.
G'day, True. True says Harbour Freight has them for cheap also, so if you're in the States, Harbour Freight's probably a good place.
I've never seen one, but I've never seen one at Harbour Freight, but I'd like to see them.
This one here was like the first one I ever bought, and I picked that up at like just my local hardware store in the tool section.
Mm-hmm.
So you can pretty much pick them up everywhere. I mean, I've got like this one, which was a little bit more expensive, and I mean, this one here is the God Hand one, which was stupid expensive, but brand names, I'm a sucker.
Hey, we should do at some point we should do a poll to see who's already thinking that they're going to get this kit and build along with us. Figure out if they're ready or not ready.
Do that. Everyone loves a good poll.
Everybody loves a good poll.
Lucky polls.
You love a good poll, yes, I know.
Yeah, I love a good poll.
But also, so if anyone else has any ideas, we would for the stream, we would like to hear them as well.
Yep, and questions too. Just drop some questions in the comments, and the following episode's gonna read it off and try to answer it. Maybe at the end of each stream, we'll go through your questions if we haven't already answered it during the episode. So
yeah, that'd be cool.
Full of good ideas, mate.
Full of good ideas. Whatever we can do, you know, all the exciting things.
Pretty huge poll.
Taz gives the best relationship advice, so feel free.
Yeah, so now as Bailey said, a good point. Buy cheapish drill bits because they do break easy, especially on the small side. So these were the drill bits I've been using, which came with this display pin vise, and the 0.3 and 0.4 I snapped like straight away.
Mm-hmm.
They're like so tiny, it's so easy to break them. These are really good until I just twisted it that little bit by accident, and yeah, it just snapped them. But yeah, like you can pick up drill bits pretty cheaply and easily, so that is no major issue.
Darn it.
So yeah, pin vise for sure we're gonna need. Yeah.
So I say first episode, like most of you are going to have what you want, like what we're going to use in the first episode already, because we're going to do some mold line cleanup. We're going to probably show some seam line removal because, I mean, yeah, looking at the shoulder spike, it's the shoulder armor. It's in 2 halves. Yay for fun. And we'll probably start doing basic mods, I reckon, because looking at this, I think there's 1 seam line, and on the leg it looks like there might be another. And so, yeah, with the leg seam lines as well, yeah, there's some nice seam lines running down that, but we're going to have to pre-wire a few things too. Yeah, I reckon we might actually... once I finish snap building it anyway, I will be able to run you guys through a little bit more with what we're doing in terms of...
It's going to be a long-term build. It'd be nice for people to build up their toolboxes, build up their skill set at the same time. So,
yeah, exactly.
But basically, Bailey, like every 2 weeks, you're going to be putting something in your toolbox and in physically, and then in your toolbox in your head.
Yes. So
the plan we'll be talking tools along the way, I think, for sure.
Yeah. So the plan for that is for episode, say number 1, we're going to do like I recommend you get yourself a pin vise and get yourself some drill bits, get yourself some. Like you just say we're going to be using glue, maybe some putty. We'll show both ways of filling the seam lines, I guess, in the first episode. Some sanding sticks, but like most of you will have most of those basic tools already. But our goal is to keep what we're going to use to say under $20 per episode. So you've got 2 weeks to sort of $10 a week. And at the end of like the thing, you should have a decent list of you should have a decent like toolbox of things that you hadn't previously had if you are building along with us. So we think of we want to keep it as cheap as possible for you guys. Nice hat, Taz. Yeah, we want to keep it as cheap as possible for you guys, and that way like you'll build up your tools as well and techniques, and it's not what we do is not the correct way, but it is a way, and we hope that helps for you guys.
It is a way.
It could be the correct way.
I will show you the way.
Jesus. But yes, tools over kits, exactly true. I can't say that enough. I don't buy many kits these days. I spend most of my money on tools. What else have we got? Hisaki art. You can never have enough tools. 110%.
Looking at 3
Bailey,
tools right now.
you guys should talk tools. That's yes. Bailey, on the forearms and legs of the SD CS Zaku, you can gut all the pegs for easy seam removal and painting. That is good to know. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, there you go.
So yeah, like a lot of the stuff when I do like say the seams or the LEDs for the BMAX, I will have to a lot of the seam line removal. We sort of need to throw LEDs in kits at times, but I'm looking at a way of making it so the wires are connectable and removable, so we can pull it apart for painting as well. But I am trying to work a way on doing that.
Yeah, we need to do that too.
I'm glad I don't have to do that shit. I guess we still do.
Just let James figure it out. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'll figure it out and I'll let you guys all know anyway. I have a slight idea. I do have a slight idea for that. I think I've got some. I'm just going through my box of electronics. I'm pretty sure I bought some connectors ages ago that are really tiny that just plug in and remove. Like, they're just plug connectors, but they're small. They might be the goer, and they were cheap as all hell. I bought them on eBay for next to nothing.
Taz, what are those things on your hat?
They're corks.
What are those things on your hat? Cork? What are you corking?
They for flies.
It's to get rid of flies.
Do that. Yeah. It's the Aussie way, mate. It's the best Aussie invention ever. You have to use your hands all the time. So you can be painting, and there's flies, and then try not to smash your glasses, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I need one of those.
You do.
That's really cool.
I work outside all the time. Send me one of those. I want one.
So does Geo, man.
So
go to the stream one day with these fucking things on.
Here's what I was talking about anyway. So I've got these plug connectors that they're a little bit big maybe, but we might be able to get away with using stuff like this to wire up our LEDs and have it so I can pull the arm apart and have the wires separated. So these might be a go. I'll see if I can find smaller ones. I'm not entirely sure though. We'll see.
Excellent.
It's just the beard. What?
Yeah, definitely one. So,
Jesus. And masking cutter.
I'm not going to recommend anyone but me buys those. All right.
What's that?
Well, you need to buy them first, and then we can, you be the guinea pig.
Yes. We all know.
You're the guinea pig for what?
For the god-hemmed masking tape nippers.
Gotta do it.
But James has already got them on. He's already got them on live.
No, not yet. I'm waiting till I go to Japan to pick them up. I'll be there soon.
If he doesn't find them in Japan, he will be buying them when he gets them.
Yes, pretty much. Taz, are those tampons hanging from your hat?
Yes, they are.
That's what George said.
They're tiny tampons with tiny vaginas.
Tiny wooden tampons.
You're going to get my channel, YouTube channel blacklisted or some shit. We talk like that.
It's what? There's no malice behind it. It's,
yeah, what the heck?
It's scientific.
Yeah, true.
It's scientific.
It's all to help vaginal discharge.
Yeah. It works. I just found it and I thought I'd wear it while I'm trying. It's actually pretty hard to see doing this. I gotta do that sometimes. I should do that actually.
You gotta get all the corks out your face. All the corks out your face.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. We put the glasses on. It's actually smashing my glasses, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to take it off soon because the novelty of it's starting to wear off.
No, that's fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of corks bouncing off his glasses.
Yeah.
You should be used to things bouncing off your face.
Ooh.
You can take that however you want.
I'm used to that.
You can take that however you want.
I like how you finish the sentence. You can take it however you want. Thanks for giving him permission, bro.
It's the Australian way, mate.
It is.
It's like my favourite saying of, now, no offence, but...
Yeah.
I'm going to offend you.
I'm going to do my best to call you a fucking cunt.
You have to say, with all due respect.
With all due respect.
I'm going to disrespect you.
So I think that pretty much wraps up our idea for this stream. Do you guys in the chat have any further questions on what you want us? Any further questions on what our plans are, or any ideas of what you would like to see as well? Punch it in the chat. I am very bi-curious. Hey-oh.
Yeah. I think we can get a poll going, like Geo said. See who wants to, who's really planning on doing it. If you want,
but who listens to me?
No one.
There's about 50. No one really. So there's about 15 people in the chat. So they could literally just say yes or no.
Should make a custom one of these and put like Gundam heads on. Hang SD heads.
Yeah, like I guess that I got mine today from USA Gundam, and it was only $15. So
yeah, that's what I was like. What we want to keep
sour about it.
I was a little sour
it as
about
cheap as possible. Mate,
okay.
It cost you $15. It cost me $16.50 Australian, and I had to drive down to get it.
He had to go buy it. He had to pick it up. It's not even getting delivered to his house.
I know.
All right, so True is late to the party and would like to know what's up.
Oh, okay, so
you have to rewind it, True.
No,
it's all right. Just for you.
I can go over it again because I'm
We're doing
a nice person.
Well, James hasn't been speaking enough this chat. So
what's that?
I said you haven't been talking enough, so you keep talking.
Really? Haven't I been talking the whole time?
I'm joking.
And that.
Fucking what an asshole.
Do they have sarcasm in Australia, mate?
Yeah, you've been talking the whole time, and you have the nuances of a jackass.
Oh my fucking god! Maybe you should explain it then, you son of a bitch. Fucking hell! The things I fucking do.
Well, this is your channel.
I was just saying to Courtney how awesome it is that you spearhead all this shit. Courtney's like, "Do you have to get anything ready for the stream time?" I'm like, fuck no, I just have to show up.
This is bullshit. How did I got roped in for this?
You did it. I didn't do shit. All I did was turn on my chat one day and you're like, this is what we're going to do. And I'm like, that sounds fucking cool. Let's do it.
Step 1, it was Jimmy's idea. Step 2, it's Jimmy's YouTube channel. Step 3, the other 3 of us don't want to do it. Majority rules, you lose.
Nothing to do with it, but you like it.
It's just math.
It's just math.
All right. Anyway, so just a quick recap then, because those guys are jackasses. There's one horseman that is the cool one, anyway. So whatever.
One? There's only one? That's pretty cool. Rob's pretty cool. Rob's the coolest. Out of all of them, Rob is the coolest.
Yeah, that is true.
No,
but whatever.
I'm just
that's a story for another time.
I don't even know what that is. What's cool?
That's the next poll. Who's the coolest horseman? And Rob wins.
Ooh, that is another poll. So anyway, the quick recap of we're all 4 horsemen are going to pick up a CS Zaku, which you guys can pick up as well. Every fortnight we'll do a different stream, and every stream will teach you everything from LEDs to seam line removal to scratch building. So we're going to build some cool add-ons, I'm going to show some stuff as well. I want to do the sleeves of the goof. I'll show you how to do some detailing on this kit the same. We'll then show you painting base coats, weathering, Taz will spearhead the entire weathering, because none of us are that very good at it compared to Taz. So LEDs, programming of LED Arduinos, so basic Arduino control, so you can power everything via USB, and then we'll all show you like dioramas. So we'll build a small vignette. I've got an idea that will work extremely well with Taz's weathered idea. I am very excited to actually show, and I'll tell these guys later what the diorama is going to be, and they'll be like frothing. But yeah, that'll be a surprise for later anyway. I'm more excited. There will be a hashtag posted. I will post it up on our Facebook, the Instagram page in a separate post in the story, so you guys can all jump on. If you buy the kits, just start using the hashtag from the minute you get it. We would love to. We're really looking forward to other people joining in, so it's not just us four building.
Yeah. So basically, this is on a Sunday, we're gonna sit down, have a chat, build the same shit, talk about techniques and whatever, and mostly talk shit, because that's what we like to do.
Right. We'll just we'll all hang out.
We're all building something the same and whatnot and whatever. So yeah.
Bailey, my brother gave that to me for Christmas one year, so I don't know where he got it, but it's cool.
You have a brother?
What's that?
So you have a brother?
Yes, I have an older brother.
You have an older brother?
Correct.
Do you have any other siblings, James?
No.
Oh, that explains so much.
I had no idea.
That
Everyone in the chat's like, wait, these guys are friends and they don't know this?
James never talks about a sibling. I mean, who would?
I ask him every day about it. Ask James right now. I talk to him all the time. His brother's super cool, man. Really enthusiastic, super dedicated.
You don't know my brother then. Nah, he's all right.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that is the thing. Now, because Geo really wants a poll of, are you
Geo really wants a poll, period.
Oh, he wants a poll.
He wants a poll, and then end the sentence.
A little punctuation.
Like, the sky is blue.
If you follow that link, there is a poll I have posted of, are you planning to join in the stream?
Do you want to do the build along with us?
Or would you?
So what are you working on, Taz? You working on that Dom still? Yeah,
yep.
Gunking it.
So I've just wiped off cleaned off the other leg, and hang on.
Then we have to find out who's the cooler.
Oh yeah!
All right, 2 people are in. I like it.
That could be go badly though. That's a bit. Do you really want to be that disappointed, Gio?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not getting any votes. Yeah. I'm not getting any votes. This is just to prove a point.
Another reason to kill yourself, Gio? I mean, come on.
This is just to prove a point that Rob is the coolest one because he doesn't believe it.
We already know that.
We're all cool. Anyway,
we're all cool. Says the coolest one.
Anyway, fucking enough with that nonsense. That's the other leg. So, yeah, it's a bit more. It's just
Anyway.
The highlights are still there, and I think if we put it under a light, will it?
I'm gonna vote maybe.
What?
I'm voting maybe.
What a jackass.
Courtney is also a maybe.
So Max has written, if only I knew about this before my other projects. Now, the good thing I want to point out about this stream, Max, is we're only going to really be working on this like for a couple hours every Sunday, every second Sunday. So technically, while you're watching the stream, you can be working on that kit, and that should be enough to like get most of it done in the same amount of time. So
it should not affect your other projects.
Like, because I've got my GBWC as well entry that I'm currently trying to bust out.
Yeah, so do I. Not really, but yeah.
So I'm trying to bust out that as much as possible. like, I really, technically, if I was just working on this, I wouldn't have time to start another one. But seeing how it's during my stream time, it's a couple hours every fortnight on one kit. Like, it's going to take us about probably a year, I reckon, of live streams to finish this. Well, that's probably an over-exaggeration, but...
This is like a good like palate cleanser. Like if you got a really big project going on or whatever, this is just like a fun pet project, and this can only help you with all your other projects because we're just gonna like to some techniques will be like remedial that you already know, and some stuff are gonna be like new. So like don't worry about it. This is low stress.
Well, we've got according to that poll, about 6 people are planning to join in as well, which is really cool. So I'm super excited to see what you all come up with. We'll work out a hashtag. It'll be sweet.
Full disclosure, I am one of the votes.
Didn't you click maybe?
No, I didn't click maybe.
Someone clicked maybe.
Well, it wasn't
no, Max. So Max was just asking. I missed the beginning. Is there a due date? No, man. The due date for this build-off is in 2 weeks. We're going to do the first...
the first due date is in 2 weeks from now, and what you need to have, Max, is the kit.
That's it.
The homework is, Max, you have a pin vise, Max? Max, you should have every tool you need. All you need is the fucking kit.
Yeah, you buy the kit and have it snap built.
You get an 8
make sure you can pull it apart, so do your peg cut down so you can pull it apart from the snap built form. And aside from that, that's...
yeah, mainly I did hear about that.
Old mate Metheraden, it's hard to listen to you guys and the wife talking to me at the same time. Well, you can always tell her to go away. Don't do that. That won't end well.
But you know, everyone will say that. That's funny.
Yeah, this is more like a build along rather than a build off. Exactly.
It's not a build up.
It's not a build up.
We are calling it a build along.
Yeah,
this is a build on. Okay, there's no off here.
Build on. Build along.
Yeah, it's a build along. So we're just going to show you every technique we know how to do in our style, and if you guys get better from learning anything, we hope you learn something out of it. That's the whole point, is it not?
I don't know. What is the point?
To make everyone better.
I've lost the point.
Only if the point's to make everyone more better. I'm in.
Well,
I'm gonna make him into a gorilla.
Let's make everybody more better.
Better, yes, good.
So they can be the goodest.
So they can be the goodest that they can be. Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Yep.
Who this little thing, man? This thing's freaky.
What's freaky?
Put it on Taz.
1 second. Hold on. We're going back to Taz.
Huh? What?
Come on, Mod.
Oh. It is on Taz.
Is it?
Did you call me Mom? No.
Well, Mom? Mom.
Mom?
Mom.
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 Mommy. Ma.
So
what were you going to show us now?
This
the hashtag.
This little haro. I want to turn him into like some gorilla type dude, with his face fucking facing that way.
Oh, you want to put him down like that? Oh, do that. That's awesome. Yeah.
It's fucking freaky.
Yeah, do it like that. Fuck him.
Hashtag Taz Giggle.
Yes.
This is some Reading Rainbow type shit.
Yeah.
I've got it all minus the kid.
Take a look. It's in a book. I don't know the rest of the song.
Happy Zaku Day. This is some Reading Rainbow hashtag. Yeah, Gary, we'll come up with a hashtag. I'll post it in the link. Once this video goes up and we've decided on it, I'm going to put more information in the description of this video. And then, yeah, I'm going to create a picture and post it to Instagram as well, and have the hashtag in that so everyone can find it. And I'll try to put all the information of what's happening in that Instagram post as well, and all four of us will probably share it. But yeah, what's the kit? SD Zaku. Yeah, so we're using the this one, which is the CS Zaku II, just because it's new and fancy and looks kind of badass. I love Zaku.
Hey, what up, kid?
Zaku's are all the rage. Ken, mate. So, and they're cheap. Like we want to make this stream as cheap as possible for everyone to join in. Like if you don't want to do some of it, like you don't have to. Like,
yeah, just watch.
We're not forcing any. You can watch and learn the same techniques. It's just if you want to try it while we do it, it might help you.
That's freaky, eh? This thing is fucking freaky, dude.
No, Taz, I love your idea. Ken asked what kit? SD Zaku, yeah. But George also says, what are the other horsemen going to do? What do you mean, George?
What do you think we're going to do?
So we're all going to do the same kit. Because...
Like, I'm going to do, like, scratch building kind of stuff.
So, Geo, like, Shane's going to teach me how to scratch build some, like, sweet shit. Like, Taz is going to teach me how to do some weathering. I'm going to teach you how to do other things like LED work and diodes and...
Yeah.
I'm
going to teach you something.
Some mad pre-shades and some, he can teach us how to, like, airbrush and shit, so...
Yeah, that'll work.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll have some fun.
Fair enough.
I'll teach you how to spill things.
It's good.
Like a pro tip. I'm going to show you exactly how to spill. Pro tip.
So
yeah, we can definitely go over shading because I like doing that now.
Yeah, exactly. So because I mean, we can combine the base coats with like chipping and hairspray, but like as the same thing. If we do like say the hairspray technique with chipping and shit, it's like, well, we'll do the base coats and then old mate Gio run you through the painting the actual kit base colors, and Taz will then destroy Gio's lovely finishes.
It's gonna look great.
What are you laughing at, Shane? What are you laughing at? You're whispering in the back, and you're like, I see this.
I'm telling Courtney that I only have my camera on my phone only on Taz. So it doesn't change to any of you guys. It's only on Taz, and because I just love. I'm just watching Taz fall in love with that Haro.
So much, fucking cool. Look at it.
He's so cute.
I'm set on doing it like a gorilla fucking.
You still haven't him.
Look at it. It's got a little.
Here's
ass
mine.
and this bum as well. Oh yeah.
He's got a bum.
That bum hole. Well, you can take the gun off the head.
You could make poop come out of that.
Cool.
You could make
like,
poop,
those
and then you can give him a giant meter like this.
You know those like candy dispensing animals that shit out candy?
Look at his giant wings.
Then you can give him a mini. Then you can give him a gunwang.
Gunwang.
Look at that. And it moves. It's articulated. Articulated gunwang. Dude, what doesn't want an articulated gunwang?
Good, man. It's fucking brilliant.
I want to set mine up like that too.
Oh, that's so cute.
Get his ears out, Taz.
No, I can't, because, like,
well, no, you can. Just make it work. Give him a giant wing.
That's like the child of what Freddie Was Wrong did for GBWC. The 2 blue balls produced that thing.
I am so glad he did blue balls.
Those blue balls.
What other color would they be?
Fucking love that.
Black and blue. Depends how hard you beat them.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Oh, God. No, thank you.
So fucking,
okay.
You can put other stuff on the.
No, thank you.
I want to make his face look like a doll, like a porcelain freaky fucking doll.
Do it.
Like a bulldog.
And then paint all of this shit just like what do you call it? Like that steampunk fucking shit. I reckon it'll look cool.
It's like it's creepy porcelain dolls. Things that nightmares are made of.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, what's that movie? Annabelle?
My old man, like, collects those things a lot of the time, and it freaks me out. It's so creepy.
Collects dolls?
Oh, he collects all sorts of weird stuff like that.
That's cool, I guess.
Nightmare fuel. Those things like watch over you while you sleep. You're like
he
gonna wake
collects
up.
dolls?
Oh,
That's cool.
Like he's got crazy collections of weird shit. But he's got like a lot of gramophones and record players and fucking jukeboxes and shit like that, which is awesome.
He's like a picker of oddities.
Yeah, my parents' house is like antique central.
awesome.
Sweet.
I dig it.
I'd like to go there and check it out.
Well, you should come to Australia.
Yeah, maybe.
It'll be fun.
I don't know. You're there.
Look at it.
Oh,
Wow.
geez. Why are you guys such like? Why do you hate me?
You know, I just want to say, no one's
You guys
picking on
did
me
me.
tonight, and I love it.
Yeah, why the hell is no one picking on Geo for once? What the?
Gia's had enough.
I guess you can't always pick on the retarded kid.
Sometimes it's just too easy, you know. I'm trying to challenge myself.
Sorry, I've been not paying attention to the chat. Is there anything good going on? I want to be the goodest. You are always the goodest in my eyes, Jay. Taz is a proctologist. Yes, he is.
I like it. I do like a good proctor.
I'm not even done with me. Taz is so happy. I just spit my drink.
Nah, because fucking look at this thing, man. I'm telling you, this is just awesome. This is the most fun thing I've built in a while.
I wish I could overlay.
I wish
I could overlay things over Taz's screen while he's talking, like images and shit.
Like love
Why can't you?
Ooh.
You gotta like record the screen while we're record it, and then you can do whatever the hell you want to.
It's just fucking you can do a lot of things, good things with this.
Ooh,
But what do you think of the gray parts, man?
the grey parts?
They're alright, I guess. They're grey.
What do you think? It's got like a mold. Everyone has a mold line on it.
Oh yeah, it does. It's not too bad, I guess. The only annoying things are these the shoulder ones, the ones with the grooves on the grooves, I should say.
On the grooves,
Man.
yeah. So then you try to re-scrape it out.
Cog thingies. Yeah. I did start to remove them. I just got lazy, and then I'll do it later when I start to paint it.
Well, the plastic, it just doesn't come off nice.
No. Yeah, it does leave and I was trying to do it like as light as possible without trying to damage the whole thing. But yeah, it does take a lot of plastic off.
Yeah.
No,
Man,
it's got some good detail for what it is. And
I wish the feet had more. So I got some styrene rod to mimic the rivets on the chest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning some big mods on the feet, dude. I'm gonna give him like the moon boot motherfucking shoes, man.
Yeah, I was gonna give him like that metal, a bit of steel over the boot, like walk boots, spikes.
Yeah.
But then
So I'm thinking what are those the dudes with the like the big water helmets, the leg feet, the clam diggers and shit. I don't know what you know what I mean. Like that kind of boot.
Yeah, something like that, like a heavy boot with spikes.
Yeah, so
old Navy divers.
What'd you say?
Like old Navy divers, those boots.
Yeah, I'm gonna change him to something else. But I don't know what the holes are for. Are they to peg on a base, maybe?
No, well, I'm sure you can add shit to them. You don't need them.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's the same. Can you stick his hand in it? No, not his hand. But can you stick Can I stick this gun in his foot?
Stick his hand in it?
Yeah, I can stick the gun in his foot.
Can I what?
I'm like,
but
maybe.
yeah, the inside's got some pretty good detail as well for what it is. And I think there's supposed to be panel line, so that's not too bad. The only seam line, I think, is the boosters. These things. I think mega seams, man. So, but yeah, you got a lot of mold line to remove, but still, it's not bad. It's fun.
I don't like the hollow pipe on the backside of this. I don't like the hollow feet, obviously, but that's
I'm just gonna put it out there.
On
This
the
SD Zaku is awesome.
Is it?
It's so cool. It's a cool build, man. I'm like just
I
sort of
can't wait.
fiddling around with it, and it's kind of just fun.
Yeah, nice.
I'm excited. What's this one do? This one wants to be on the internet.
Almost done with this.
How's the chat going? What else do you guys want to know? Anything? How are y'all doing today?
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
Max said, "Fix those feet."
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're gonna be gorilla feet.
The CS Spring is the best thing that happened to the SD line. Hey, Saki, are you on Instagram, man? What kind of airbrushes? Thomas wants to know what kind of airbrushes the Four Horsemen use.
Do you want to start on that one?
As their go-to. I can start.
We shall all punch through that. That's a good question.
I'm new to the Badger line. I've been rocking a Badger for about 2 years now. So I am partial to. I actually have a Renegade. What do I have? Oh, let's pull them out. I actually just sent Gary my old airbrush, which was an Iwata Neo. I kept
I hate that airbrush.
Well, that's why I gave it to Gary.
That thing deserves to die.
It was just gonna sit in my. But it's better than like. Have you guys used the $10 airbrushes you can get on Amazon or on eBay? I mean, that's what I started with, right? The Iwata Neo is better. It's better than that, okay? So I kept my Masters airbrush. This is the 3-in-1, like the G33, I think. These you can pick up all day. They're great little. They're cheap. The parts are easy to find. They will work. This is what I've used for probably about 4 years. I recently got a Chrome like 2 years ago, the Renegade Chrome. It's nice. I've got but this is a little more expensive. I got it at the birthday sale. The one I like the most really is the Badger Patriot 105. It's just a really nice airbrush. I have mine a little decked out a bit. I have the high roller trigger, and I have the finger grip, which is off of the Renegade. So it just makes it a little nicer in the hand. But that's what I'm pretty exclusively. I'm pretty much. I'm sold on Badger. They're actually. I live in Indiana. Badger's located in Illinois. I can call them and they can send me a part. They have basically, if you ever have a problem with your airbrush, you can put it in an envelope, send it to them. They'll rebuild it completely, and then all you have to pay for is return shipping.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
The entire life of your airbrush, you can send it to them. They'll completely rebuild it for like $12.
Good deal.
So that's kind of the thing I like the most is like they're local, and they also. I have big hands. They fit well in big hands.
He really does have big hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Because that's not weird, Gio.
What did you say?
He said he loves your big hands.
You definitely do have big hands.
Well, this is what's funny. When I met Gio, when I said Gio's like, "Man, are you tall?" Before I actually met him in real life, he's like, "Are you a tall guy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Gio, I'm like a big guy." I said, I'm pretty big. I weigh like 250 pounds and I'm, 6'1", whatever. And he's like, I'm a big guy. I'm not like fat, but I'm just big. And he's like, well, you never see a fat skeleton.
Yeah, there's no such thing as big bones, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen a fat skeleton in my life.
So how am I? So what? Do I have big bone hands, or my hands just like? How are my hands so big then?
First of all, I was not body shaming you. I just didn't know how tall you were. Okay, so let's just clarify that. I did not care about your size. You don't know how tall I am sitting in this chair, right? I was just curious. I'm usually like the tallest person that I know, and you were like 1.5 inches taller than me, 2 inches taller than me. And you have large hands.
Until you met me.
Factoid.
But the thing was, I met Gio, and then he was telling, I don't know, you're like, damn, Shade's got big hands.
He's got big hands.
That's strange behavior.
So I went to shake Gio's hand, and he was like, "Holy shit, he's got big hands."
Because I
You know,
have
they
like,
big hands.
fucking hands.
I have normal
Big
hands where like I could say someone has small hands. I've never felt like I've ever had small hands. So
like if you were spooning hands, you'd want my hand on the outside. You want your hand in. We could coddle our hands together. Is that what you want, Gio? Sounds like that's what you want.
I thought we promised not to talk about New York after New York, and I feel like you're breaking that promise.
Stays in New York. What happens in New York stays in New York.
But
anyway,
saying.
Gio isn't other than being into big hands. Gio's a really nice, normal guy.
I'm not into it. I just noticed things. Guys, I'm left-handed and I see details, right? So that's just the way that I am, right? So like you'll see like a big picture and I'll tell you where all the wrinkles are and I won't even look at the picture yet. That's just I'm left-handed, so
I'm left-handed too, Gio, and I don't.
And you're the same way. Details.
Yeah,
so.
I'm just kidding. Yeah,
that's right. What does it have to do with because you're left-handed?
Huh?
Because that's how left-handed people think.
Yeah, we just
just because you're left-handed means that you think like that?
The way that my brain operates, yeah. Just Google it.
I'm calling bullshit.
That details my ass.
It's science.
Fucking Jesus. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Is it true what they say about big hands, Max? Max says, yeah. Go get your hand soap fast. Yes, a lot more hand soap.
Is it true what they say about people with big hands? Yes, they can hold more things in them.
They have to wear big gloves.
Oh.
Yes. So those are the airbrushes I used. Taz, what kind of airbrush do you use?
I use.
Get me back after
the moment.
my hand.
I've got the fuck is this? Sparmax. It's a Sparmax point SBO5, I think. So
is that that's the big one, isn't it?
That's the big one.
Yeah, that's the big top, dude.
That's the big one. 0.5.
Holy shit.
It's not bad. I use it primarily for like just base coating and shit like that. But it's also not good for detailing, but I can kind of get away with some detailing with this. And for detailing, I'm using James's favorite airbrush because unfortunately that's all I've got. The Neo.
Fucking piece of shit.
But it may be a bit of piece of shit, but I can do some mad things with this, James.
Yeah, it's still a piece of shit.
Yeah, so
Matt,
I'm looking for a new detailing brush. I just can't decide at the moment exactly.
He wants a black airbrush.
Hey,
Taz wants a black airbrush.
I want a black airbrush, but I was actually looking at the ammo by MiG, the MiG the Air Cobra.
Cobra.
So every time I look for an airbrush, right, like reading all the stuff and whatnot, I always go back and to look at the Air Cobra for some reason.
Ass Cobra.
Good reviews about it.
Ass Cobra. What? Why
just nothing? Keep talking. Sorry.
Let's think of a name for an airbrush. How about the Air Cobra?
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
Ass Cobra.
Air Cobra. Yeah, I'm sold.
Cobra. Why?
It's got like a cobra motif, man. And
do you want to see my ass cobra?
Show me your ass cobra.
I just think it's
Gio's
a terrible name.
How tall are you, Gio? Max or Ryan's asking how tall everyone is.
I'm 6 feet tall.
I'm about 5'9".
Fuck off, you're 5'9". Are you?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm the shortest cunt here.
And how tall is that? I'm
about 5'4", 5'3", 5'4". I'm 5'4". I'm gonna say I'm short.
Just a little tacker.
I can put my chin on top of you when I give you a
You're
hug.
the
I could
coolest,
just
you're the oldest, you're the shortest, and you're the best.
I want to cry.
I'm not the best.
It
I'm
fit
just
in my
me.
pocket.
Taz is the SD of the Four Horsemen.
And look how cute he is.
So cute.
Let's see. So Max is 6'2". Ryan is 6. Well, Ryan's 5'7". Gabe is 5'6". Ken is 6 feet tall. Jesus is 5'11 and a half. Can't forget the half.
this close.
Gary is 5'10". Courtney is 5'8". Over here.
Aren't you
Gary,
happy? Like
George is 5'9".
You join a Four Horsemen stream and you learn the heights of everyone.
Yeah. We're going to mark them on the wall, and then every stream we're going to see if you've grown any.
Damn, I'm the shortest guy here.
Mecca is
I don't
5'1".
know how to feel about that.
You don't know how you feel about what, Taz?
Jesus.
Oh, good times. That's weird. How tall is everyone? I'm so glad I now know these things.
Well, it's weird. It is weird. Well, I'll tell you what. It's strange too is like we see each other in 2D. So it's like meeting someone for the first time that you've only known through a video chat is strange.
It could be a little sketchy.
And it's weird. Like I knew what Geo looked like, but you don't know how tall someone is. You don't know how spatially their face. Like I was like, Geo's head's totally different shape than I thought. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way at all. Just that was my first.
What?
Like, man, Gia's got a weird head. No, I'm just kidding. Not at all. But I was like, it's just different. It's just weird because I'd never met someone like that. So then I proceeded to meet a bunch of people that I had only met online, and it was strange.
Met someone like what? Met someone like
no,
what?
just leave it there.
Met someone like what? Met someone like you bastard.
I don't know what that means. That's like calling me you people. Like, met someone like what?
Geo, have you met someone where you only knew of them online on a phone screen?
Shane, you noticed
before you
big hands.
Yes.
Right? Oh, that's right. Okay, my bad. Well, other than Geo, you know what I'm saying? It's weird, man. It's weird. So you don't know how tall someone is. You don't know how like you don't know how they walk and shit. And you start walking around with them. You're like, man, you walk weird.
Did I walk okay? Did I walk okay?
God, this guy has a weird head and he walks really weird.
I don't have a weird head. Do I have a weird head? Can we get a poll? Actually, no, because I already know what people are going to do.
Oh God, I'm getting hot. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
So hot in here right now.
This shit up. Woo! Yeah.
All right. Whose airbrush were we on to? Geo, what do you use?
Geo, yeah, go ahead, Geo.
Yeah, so weird.
I have a.
Bet you he says a water for Neo for a while.
Yeah.
No, I use a master airbrush.
A what?
I'm a cheap bastard. A master airbrush.
Yeah.
I am not convinced that any of these $1,000 airbrushes can produce better results than what I can get with a master airbrush.
Gabe says, I don't think I want to meet Shane in person anymore.
Why not?
Because I'll shame you online.
Judgmental as shit.
Yeah, they do a poll.
No. It's only Geo.
Oh. There will be a poll in a minute. So,
Alright, so
I won't judge you to your face.
I use
Are you still
master? Oh, am I done?
No,
Sorry.
No, you're not done. Go ahead.
Keep going.
I unplugged myself. I use the master airbrush, the G233 from Amazon.com for like master. I don't know.
It's the brand master.
Yeah. It's this cheap thing right here.
Master
beta.
So that's like $26.
$26.
It's finicky. right? You have to be on top of your game and like clean it and stuff. But everything you see on YouTube, I've painted using a $23 airbrush.
Yeah,
So
awesome, Geo. That's good, man.
I'm learning a lot of different techniques, and my attitude is I can afford a more expensive airbrush, but when you first get your license, you probably shouldn't drive a Lambo, and that's my attitude. So I'm driving a Camry, and I'm doing fine.
Just stay in your lane, mate. Stay in your lane.
Mate,
I'm gonna stay in my lane.
You're doing fucking mad donuts.
No, that's fine.
Your
Like,
Camry, bro.
see,
That's
this goes to show you though. Like, you can use a no-name brand brush and get killer results. Like, look at this shit. It's good.
I appreciate that.
I mean, I can go back now and use the first Chinese airbrush I ever bought, and I can actually get decent finishes out of it. When I first started, I couldn't.
No, God, no. That shit was horrible.
The good old,
and don't get me wrong, like
Delta,
I'll get like dry, what's it called, like dry tip or whatever, where like the needle.
That's just that's an acrylic paint problem.
Yeah, I mean,
and a lacquer problem too sometimes.
I've never had dry tip with a lacquer based paints.
If I can do it, guys, you can do it.
All right, so
James tips always wet.
I guess I use this for all my painting.
No, you don't.
110%.
No, you don't. Don't lie.
Single action piece of shit. I've never actually ever plugged this in and used it.
You should give it a go now, man.
But it's a Badger, huh?
It is a Badger.
Hey, it's probably a piece of shit still.
Like
you can use a Gundam marker if you blow hard enough.
You press a button and air just shoots out. That's it.
You can use that to clean off. You could use that as a duster.
So here is the piece of shit Neo for water. I hate this brush. There is nothing good about it. It is the biggest piece of crap I have ever used, and everyone buys it because they're like, "Oh, it's really cheap," but it's so useless.
Don't tell Ryan that. I literally just sent him that.
Hey, for free, I'd take it, but like fucking,
Jimmy, send it to me. I'll play with it.
Yeah, I can send it to you, man, if you want it.
I'm sending you pants.
Yeah, I'll use it. There you go, Jerry. It's yours. You can have it. I don't use it. It's like not even got a quick connect on it anymore because I just don't. It's been sitting in my drawer. So if you want it, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, while you're there, show Gary or show Ryan. I'm sorry, what a quick connect is. A quick disconnect.
So
I sent him one. He asked me what it was.
It is. See on this end. Let me just open my airbrush here. So on an airbrush, a quick connect, because I've got multiple brushes I use. It just means I can plug in my airbrush and pull down and just interchange airbrushes as I need them.
My $26 one came with one of those too.
Yeah, they're great. Like, I highly recommend them. And then just a moisture trap on your airbrush line. Get one of them too. Definitely worth having. So after the Neo, which I don't like, I bought these, which is the Badger SOTA 2020s. So I've got two. This one is the black tip needle is a 0.2, I believe. Now these brushes are a bit sketchy because they've got like the exposed needle, so it's pretty easy to damage them. But the thing I like, these brushes were not cheap. When I got them for about, what was it, like $100 and something. But the best part about these brushes is you can undo that and just slide the needle out the arse end. So you don't need to actually pull the back off to constantly clean out your needle and whatnot.
Most Badger airbrushes are like that. The needle slides out the back.
I actually never pull the needle out the back. I always pull it from the front. Because in my experience, when you pull it from the back, all that gunk is now going through all of your airbrush instead of leaving your airbrush.
If you pull it from the front, you get infections.
It's got a knob on the end.
It's always front to back, dude.
So,
That's interesting.
and then the good thing about the SOTA 2020 is, so this is the heavy needle, which I think is a 0.5. So this has got like a really large tip, good for doing decent big sprays. But so these brushes, I think, retail. How much do these retail over the US for?
I think those are about 130, 140.
Yeah. So
you could get them on the birthday sale for, what was it? 50, what was the birthday sale?
60.
Yeah, the birthday
60
sale,
bucks.
but that's like once a year, so it's a
once
bit
a year,
harder.
yeah. So like I wouldn't use that sale to get the Patriot, because the Patriot is basically it's cheap,
so
but you know.
the main thing I like about this brush, it's got the really wide cup, so it's
nice.
easy to like clean. Like I love how thick that is.
Yeah.
I prefer a smaller cup, but wide is good.
Yeah.
A pretty decent brush. I quite like it, but I have stopped using them that much these days. And I have now moved to this, which is a Sparmax SP35. Now, this brush was $80 Australian, so it'd probably be fairly cheap over US way. And this is just your dual action, standard airbrush, small cup, which I prefer. And I pretty much paint everything exclusively with this these days.
That airbrush is about $60 American.
And like, if you have a choice of buying, say, this or the Neo, get this every day of the week. Get this.
And twice on Tuesday.
Yeah, so that's what I found. What I found, if you're gonna get the Neo, just fucking don't get the Neo, and either get what James has there, or get the Patriot 105. Jesus asked, "What is his birthday sale?" Badger Airbrush Company does for the last 2 years. Last year was the first year, I believe. Then they did one this year. So last year the airbrushes were like $58, and you can buy basically any airbrush they sell for $58. But you have to jump through a bunch of hoops to get it. You have to wait like a year to get it. So, but you can get I ended up getting like a $200 airbrush for like $50.
Yeah, see, like it's good because I was going to buy the Extreme Patriot 105, but it was with the shipping, it just wasn't worth it in the end for me, so I just didn't bother.
So like the difference between the 105 Extreme and the 105, it's so negligible, and it's like $40 difference if you were to just buy them outright differently. You can buy the high roller trigger, and then that basically I made mine into an Extreme for like $10.
Yeah, because the Extreme's got the extra like nozzles and stuff on it, like the air control and shit, doesn't it?
It does have the air control, but if you have one on your moisture trap, it's the same.
Yeah, which I do, but yeah, either. I just didn't bother in the end because meh.
Is that already snapped up?
Yes. So here we go. So look how cute he is. They're so cool. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. It just looks cool. There's the hands at the bottom are hollow, so we might look at addressing that issue.
Hey, later, Gabe. Thanks for coming by, bud.
Yeah, thanks for coming by, Gabe, mate. Like most of it, there's like the back of the rocket pods. I don't know if we'll actually use them. They've got holes. Same with the hole. The hole on the back of the skirt we'll probably get rid of. And
hey, we could do magnets. Yeah, we could do magnets. We could fill that in. We could. Yeah, I'd love to do magnets.
Yeah, we'll do some magnet works.
We could take that peg off. We could put magnets behind the skirt, and we could make the bazooka attached by magnets.
It would look much cooler with the CS frame. Yeah, like I did think about doing that, but I don't want to tell people to go buy the CS frame for it. And with the way we're going to
it would look cooler. But the CS frames are hard as fuck to. I've never seen a CS frame for sale.
Oh, there was heaps here at the shop.
Just by themselves. I've only seen them with the. Didn't they come? They came with like you could buy the RX-78. Yeah.
But
I've never seen that one where you get a GM head with it. I've never seen that for sale.
Oh, there's like a bunch you can buy here, but like once we have this drawn, once we have this, I reckon with the diorama I'm going to make to show you guys how to make for it and the weathering, it's going to look way cool. So
I'm really excited.
it's going to be like, I'm going to tell these boys once we get off the stream. So I want to keep it a somewhat surprise for all you guys, but I'll tell the boys properly afterwards. But yeah, it'll be fun.
And then I think that's the thing. I mean,
right now.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
And I think that's the thing. I mean, you don't have to necessarily build this exact kit. We are going to, and you can exactly take what we're going to do and translate that exactly to the kit. But we're talking to people here that aren't exactly, novices. So you can take any of this shit and put it on anything.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to do the same thing, but like if you want to follow along, go ahead. But if you want to say take any other kit and do it the same way, or it's like some of the same techniques, cool. Just tag it, like use the same hashtag, and that'd be cool to see as well.
Yeah, totally. If any of the techniques we're gonna do or whatever, use the hashtag on anything because it'll be cool. Hey, Jesus, thanks, man. Yeah, just let me know. Let me know.
But yeah, no, you know what? Like, I like it. This guy's super cute.
Well, do you have any other SD Zakus to compare to at all?
What's that, sorry?
Do you have any other SD Zakus to compare to?
This is the second SD kit I've ever built.
What's the first one?
Your favorite.
What's mine? Is it 00?
The Exia.
Did he build it? Oh. When did you get that?
I've had this for ages. Yeah, so what do you call it? This is the first SD I ever built because I think my grandmother gave it to me for Christmas.
Oh, that's awesome.
Your grandmom?
She went to the shop and bought a bunch of cheap SD kits. She just we went to some random model store, knew I Gundam, and bought a bunch of cheap $10 kits for me. So I was like, oh yeah, cool.
That's cool. You should give it back to her.
This is, but the downside is it is one of my most hated kits.
I hate the Exia so much. I hate it.
I'm the Exia is such a piece of shit.
You should give it back to her.
Yeah, have this back. It's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Thanks
here you go.
Laughing.
I painted this for you, Grandma. I don't want to look at it anymore. That's what you need to say to her. Thank you. She can put it up in her. She can put it in her curio cabinet of curios.
Zaku next time, Grandma. Zaku. Get it fucking right.
Yeah, I don't like the Exias. For some reason, I'm just not a big fan of the Exias.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I hate the master grade too. I hate it, and I'm an MG guy.
Do you have it?
I do have it. That's why I hate it, because I built it.
What did you do with it? Is it just sitting there in a box?
I was gonna paint it. I hate the way. So
I lie. I've got another SD.
They have that rubber material, right? That goes in the thighs and on the arm, and I hate how the arm connects with the shoulder, the pauldron. It's just floppy, and there are cool gimmicks. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, well, I found another SD, so I got the Sinanju one.
Oh.
Which is kind of cool, but this is literally just a snap build. I use stickers. It's out of box. There's nothing exciting at all about it, but it's kind of cool.
You don't have the Neo Zeon?
Nah, I got this, and for some reason I've also built a Jabanya.
I saw that in your cabinet yesterday. In your
so cool.
When your glass thing.
I can't even remember. I didn't buy this. I think this came in a mystery box, and I'm like, oh well, I'll just build it anyway.
Is it like a yokai watch thing?
Yeah, something like that. I haven't even seen the series, but whatever. Although last time I went to Japan, I dressed up as this guy when I went on that Mario Kart, go-karting around Japan. It was cool.
That's so cute.
That's awesome.
Oh, that'll do.
That'll do. What are you doing? You're being awful quiet, Taz.
I'm concentrating. I'm sorry.
Taz needs to smoke some weed.
Hey.
Taz needs to smoke break.
Ah, crap. Well then, so does anyone have any questions or want to know anything while we're here?
Random
It's been
topic train.
about 2 hours. Random topics.
Oh, really? Sheesh.
Anything
That's
anyone
awesome.
wants to talk? We talked about our height, so we covered our heights. Ryan said he's going to view us all weird now because he's going to know how short he is compared to us.
Well, at least you can still look up to us. Boom, boom.
Oh,
Heyo.
Shit. I won't have to look up to you guys, don't I? Nah, fuck that. I don't look up to anyone.
you can ride on my shoulders, man.
No, I just step back. That's it, man. I don't look up. I step back.
Are you taller than Emily?
Huh?
Are you taller than Em?
Yes.
Well, that's all that matters.
Oh,
Yeah.
Emily, if you're taller than Em, God, I want to hang out with you guys.
Why?
Well, if you come to Australia, you can.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can.
Maybe he doesn't want to hang out with us. Maybe he doesn't want to hang out with me.
No,
You know?
we do.
Well, I just got to get.
I'm going to hang out with Jimmy in Boston.
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 Just wait, I'm working out the logistics, but it is looking pretty good for next year that I will get to peruse the United States of America again.
The United States.
I don't know, I think we're only going to go to a couple places and then fuck off to Canada.
That'd be cool.
Depends how much hockey I can see.
Weed's legal in Canada.
Yeah, weed's legal there. I've heard it's a lot cooler. Hey, no problem, Thomas. What else you got?
No worries, Thomas. Any other questions, shoot them at us. We can all go to Orlando, Florida and go to Disney World. Maybe.
Good.
That would be cool. Should do like a Four Horsemen tour.
Oh,
That'd be
we
the
can
best trip
book shows
ever.
and get our barbershop quartet going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could perform at Disney World.
Oh, that'd be the best.
At Disney Wells.
Yeah.
Well, let's get on it, guys. We've got to start practicing.
On it.
Let's get on it.
All right. I'll be back in 1 sec. You guys keep talking. Entertain the people.
Entertain. We will entertain to them.
All right, let's all talk trash about James now that he's getting up.
Yes, let's. What should we say?
How many people are still
James.
watching us? How's everybody doing?
I am. Oh, no.
What are you doing, dude?
Watching paint dry.
Yay!
Looking on the...
Gesundheit.
And I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed me.
So much.
We missed you.
Working on like a baldy.
Got ball? Oh, you're finally back on that thing, are you?
Oh. Drinking Heineken, eh?
Heineken. Yeah, they had the big cans, so I thought I'd get on it.
I've been to the Heineken brewery.
Ooh, that's exciting.
It was okay. It was something to do.
I really should start on the diorama for the old Gabaldi. Because
No,
he's
you don't have
done.
time for that.
But he's all
Looks awesome.
done.
Look at him.
I gotta redo it again, man. I didn't like the.
What did you,
That looks cool.
you didn't like what, Jay? Okay. What didn't you like that?
The Zimrit coating that I put on. Keep looking at it and thinking, nah, it's too thick. All the reference photos that I've seen is actually it's pretty thin to the armor. This one's just fucking no, I can't even fit it. Like I can't put it together because the foot's
Too much. It's got to be the scale too, right? You know.
I'll try Jesus. Yeah, that's the problem. It makes it a bit hard.
What makes it a bit hard? But yeah, I'm liking that now.
No, it's coming up good, man.
So it's still got that like highlighty thing, highlight thing. Still got that
like modulated
modulation, I guess,
still.
but it's just it's just got a feel, you know.
No, you just did general source lighting with that. You didn't really mask when you were doing all your shading and such, did you?
Did not mask.
It's sort of just like blast from a direction to get your lighting.
So so all the pre-shades are concentrated on the bottom. Like I did a black and white technique, but added grays to it as opposed to just black and white.
So essentially, just you did like pre-shade and then laid your color over thinly over the top of the pre-shade.
But with whites as well on top. So I did some whites on top on the pre-shade.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the actual base coat is just you thin layers. But I kind of concentrated more on a downward angle when I was painting.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I use that technique as a lot if you have ever airbrushed miniatures as well. Like you'll spray it in black and then hold above and do your zenithal lighting from an angle. So like usually I'll put the miniature down and just spray all my highlight from the one light source.
When you do that, do you actually post it like with your light, or do you just imagine where it's going to be?
I tend to imagine where the light's going to be. So say I'm painting for example, this guy, I would hold him here and go, if the light's coming from this point, I want the light from here. So I'll just sit there spraying diagonally from that direction.
You're painting the light on. There was a video, it's like a guy, he's actually pretty cool. Well, he changed his name recently. He did a line of Transformer customization DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, he teaches you how to do, here, I'll show it to you actually. One is full figure repaint. You actually buy this toy.
Oh, cool.
And in this video, he teaches you how to make it into this. I don't know if you can see
how
well you can see it.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
But you completely take it apart, and it covers selecting the correct paint, correct prep procedures, disassembly, primers, masking, painting with aerosols, basic airbrush techniques, detail painting, creating fades for lighting and glass.
That's cool.
That's this first thing.
Creating fades for lighting and glass. That's awesome.
The second one's called Metal Mayhem. And he teaches you to paint this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
So, this DVD I've had for like 5 years. This one I've had for like 4. This is what got me into this whole shit in the first place.
Oh, awesome.
But this guy doesn't do this shit anymore. He actually paints cars, and he's a tattoo artist now. So
sweet.
Go figure.
But he talks about painting on the light when he does like his shadows. So like when he like post shades, that's like you paint the shadow on, and then when you're doing all your highlighting, you're painting the light on. So it's like when you do the shadow, he like turns the picture, he like turns the figure upside down and paints the shadow on, so it's coming from the bottom.
Yeah.
Then he turns it over and paints the light on, like you're painting the light on.
That's cool.
He's sponsored by Iwata.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's pretty tight guy.
He only uses
he does not use
the problem is Iwata doesn't even make the Neo.
Well, they put their name on it.
Yeah, that's why they call it the Iwata 4 Neo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Or Neo for Iwata. So another company makes this piece of shit and puts the Iwata brand name because Iwata doesn't want to make a cheap piece of shit brush.
But they'll put their name on it. So that's kind of counterintuitive.
But that's why it's Neo for Iwata.
Well, I get that, but
otherwise it would be called Neo by Iwata.
Mm-hmm. It's for Neo 4.
We've just made this for you so you don't have to make a shit brush yourself.
The next thing I wanna try is like shadows. I mean highlights, but with different colors. Like like a red light or a blue light or a green light is on the kit.
So that's
for instance, there's
reflecting.
like a red spotlight. There's a red spotlight coming from here, and so there's red paint coming through that way.
Yeah, the red light is, you can see the reflecting red light on the surface.
So essentially, you want to like learn the art of OSL, like object source lighting.
Object source.
Yeah, yes.
I've done some shit like that on graffiti, like doing characters with graph. That's a pretty popular trick to do when they do characters. Is they always use different like shades. And it looks like a red spotlight or a green spotlight is on this character, and you can like I've seen it in miniatures as well, and I reckon you can do that with Gunpla, and I think that'll look cool.
Yeah, because I've painted it as well on miniatures many a time. Like I've done the old like I did a wizard with a glowing green stuff. If you go to the like very first image I ever posted on my Instagram, it's miniatures, not even Gunpla, and I've done like OSL on that as well. But it'd be cool to transfer it to models. Like I've been really wanting to give it a go on like mono-wise instead of using an actual LED, just paint the OSL in.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I want
really cool.
I want to know how to do that. So
I'd like to do it. I'm sure you've seen a couple dioramas where they use like the beam effects. So it's like they're shooting a beam, but it's like the beam coming out of the rifle, but then they've got like circular, like other clear bits that are. So it's like a beam coming off of them, like circles of.
I know those. Yeah, like, I know I think I know the dia you're talking about too.
There's a couple of them. Yeah, there's one that's like there's beams all over the place. There's beams and shit everywhere.
But sorry, I'll just interrupt you for 1 second. Thanks for stopping by, George. We much appreciate it. Enjoy your bedtime. Thanks for hanging. Max Plastics as well. Thanks for having by. Enjoy your dinner, mate. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure to have you here. And hopefully we'll see you all on our Build Together streams from here on out. Yes. You can continue, Shane.
I don't remember what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Something about beams.
The object source lighting would be cool to paint that shit.
Yeah, I think the one thing I really want to try, like once I finish this GBWC entry, is doing like your black and white build with like having one light source that, say, like a fire that makes color on everything. Yeah, like Rob's seen the Dio too. I really want to try that. So you paint the whole thing in black and white, and you just have like a spotlight of color from a light source that lights up everything. And I reckon that'd be really fun to try.
Mm. Yeah, that campfire Dio was brilliant because it's the source of the light was a campfire. And it's, was it a Zaku or a Gundam? I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
He was just sitting down and with his arms out, and there's like a little kid on the other end of the campfire, and that's all the colors that you see is the light, the glow of the campfire.
Campfire. What is this, a Dio? I want to see that.
Yeah, do you remember who made it?
Nah, man, I can't find it. I've been looking for it for a while.
I want to see this.
Yeah,
I really do.
It's an outdoor scene, like in a forest, and so you can imagine, everything's dark, and because it is a tall, it's a tall robot. It's not like it fades in, man. The light and the darkness kind of blends together, and it's fucking brilliant.
I wish I could remember who made it because I remember seeing it, and I was just like floored with how cool it was.
Yeah, same here. I remember seeing that and say, that's fucking cool, man. That is cool.
Yeah, and that's
I'd like to see that.
Why you should always try to. I'll see if I can find it, and I'll hopefully be able to locate it. But yeah, I'm just trying to peruse now, but I don't know what to search for to find it.
So George went to bed.
Who else?
I guess what time is it over where you guys are?
Yeah, it's nearly midnight. Oh, it's about 10 after 12.
Just after midnight.
Is it better for you guys if we do it at say 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock your time?
I don't think so, but Lou, what do you think?
It doesn't matter. Later works because I know for a fact that Zoe's asleep.
Yeah, no, fair enough. No, it's all good. Just because I was sitting there going, I'm like, it's a Saturday night where it's not like me and Taz are doing anything on a Sunday afternoon, whether it's 2 o'clock for us or 1 o'clock.
It might be worth asking everyone who's going to build with us, though.
We're good. Sunday's early day.
Courtney says it's good, and we have to work on Sundays, so we're usually not out doing shit on Saturdays anyway.
Yeah. It's whatever works for people. I mean, I'm not overly... Like, it doesn't affect me and Rob what time it is.
Yeah, unless I'm doing something, which usually I don't. So, anyway, what do you reckon?
I just can't wait to find out what this Dio is.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
It's coming, don't I? Like, I reckon it'll be really cool because it'll work well with the weathering. But anyway, you guys will find out in due time.
Yay. Probably as soon as the stream's over.
Because, like, I don't want to, like, tell everyone what it is and then you guys like, that shit, we're not doing it. And so I'll just tell you guys separately, and if you don't like it, then we won't do it.
Be like, nah, that sounds horrible.
Yeah. Bugger. No, it's all good. It's going to teach people techniques. It'll be good. Trust me.
No, I love it. I'm excited.
Teach me technique. I'm down.
It's going to teach me techniques.
How long will be on for now?
We've
2
been
hours.
on for 2 hours.
No.
So, unless you guys have anything else, do you want to wrap it up or do you want to keep going?
Yeah,
we can wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Shit up.
2 hours is good.
Well, from that point then, thank you guys for joining this stream. So like we said, we hope you will all join in on the CS Zaku build with us. It'll be good fun. You want to sign off each person? You may as well give a plug for anything. Is anyone doing anything? Everyone knows everything. It's up to you guys. I don't really mind.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. It was a good time. Again, I'm Gunpla Geo. You can find me on Instagram. Catch you guys on the next one.
Nice.
Time changes tonight. No, the time in Australia does not change.
Yeah, we are about to lose. Oh, that's fucking right. Daylight savings tonight, yo.
So everyone in America, daylight savings. Get on that shit.
I think so. Yeah, I think it is. It's spring forward.
You gotta get up early tomorrow.
So at 2 o'clock, it's going to turn into 3 o'clock.
No. Anyway, my name's Daft, or my name's Shane, and the Daft Robo you can find on Instagram. If you guys, anyone ever needs a thing, hit me up on a DM. I'll be happy to answer or send you in the right direction. Anything I can do or can't do. And I love you guys. So don't be strangers.
Oh, shucks.
Aww. It hurts.
No hand hearts.
That's why I'm not putting the camera on that, like, raging homo.
Maybe tomorrow into Monday. Yeah. No.
All right. Thanks for
Anyway, so you talking, Taz?
yeah, thanks for watching the stream. Taz, Gundam Tas 77 on the IGs. I got nothing going. So
all good.
See you later.
So you all know, like, links to all our shit is always in the description of these videos as well. So you can always read that and find any of us if you don't already, which I'm pretty sure by now anyone who's watching these streams knows who we are. But for those of you who don't and have just joined, thanks for coming. It has been much of a pleasure. We will see you during Instagram. Like, if you follow us most on Instagram, pretty much you'll catch most of us streaming most days and nights of the week anyway. So yeah, try to find your CS Zaku if you can. That would be cool.
Yeah, if anyone's having trouble finding them in the States, hit me up. I'll try to help you find it. If you're interested and you're having trouble, I ordered a kit from Japan literally 10 days ago, and I got it 2 days ago. I got it in 9 days. So if you're having trouble figuring it out, we could probably get it from Japan, and we have ample time to get it. So
yeah, like, we're more than happy to help you guys find it if you really want to join in, because that'd be kind of cool. So yeah, hit any one of us up. And yeah, so I'm going to post I'll do another YouTube video just recapping this. if you want to do a same sort of video, Geo, like recapping and upload it so other people can see it, it's up to you if you do that or not. Whatever. But
Done deal.
and then I
do
will
it.
also do another. I'll do another image post for Instagram with all the outline as well. I'll type up what we plan on doing, and we'll come up with a hashtag for you guys so you can start using that, and that way we can sort of use that hashtag so everyone can get on the same page or some shit, whatever you want to do. And yeah, I think that's pretty much just about. Gio, you didn't spill anything during the stream.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Maybe next time you will. That's the thing. We never know.
I almost spilled this. Maybe next time.
Maybe next
Almost.
time.
Maybe
We
next
can't
time.
have him spilling every time. But
Yeah.
anyways,
I need to like buy more glue now, just so you know. I'm running out.
yeah, I just bought some more. See, like I got the quick thin on recommendation from Gary.
Okay, cool.
The extra thin cement Tamiya type quick setting. So surprisingly, quick setting. It's actually really good. I recommend it. Anyway, guys, this has been the Four Horsemen of the Mech Apocalypse stream volume number 4. Let's get this party started. We will catch you in 2 weeks for the next stream, and we shall get this SD Zaku underway. Thank you for watching, and good night.
Take care, everybody.
Cheers, mate.
Stay classy, San Diego.